think it's the most important issue that people have to tackle today.
It's just being shelved on the shelf and being forgotten about, not being dealt with.
Well, there's like lots of different parts of it. Like some of it like has big effects on it, like the oceans. That puts it, a lot of animals are going extinct because of it, and then like I don't think we're going to have much of a world to grow up in if we don't ever do something about it.
It is really serious, and I don't think people realise how serious it is, but it is in our hands, so
it's definitely a serious problem because like it's going to damage our planet and maybe we'll not have any life left, and we should be taking care of the planet, you know?
I don't think anyone can deny that it is right now. It is our way of life now. We do see it happening where there's floods and things like that because of the fact that we're not taking care of the earth. It is a crisis, and it will continue to be a crisis until we take action and change the way we work things. It's not going to happen overnight. It won't definitely not be seen in my lifetime, but it could be in my children or my grandchildren that we start seeing animals come back or plant species coming back because we're starting to take care of it.
Yeah, it is serious. People try to like say it's not, but there's like so many things going around the world. Like the forests are getting chopped down, animals are getting extinct, the ice caps and the sea levels are rising. It's a big problem.
And because we have so many people who come and visit Bundoran, it'll really show people from all around the world how much we appreciate our system and our planet, and then maybe might make them think about doing it around their own area.
We're hopefully trying to do something different that will make people think. So hopefully it won't just be thought of as like, oh, this is just another climate crisis thing. It'll be like, they'll stop and look at it and try and figure out and have like a self-reflection.
You know, it's from us, it's to us, and it's in a place where everybody's going to see it. Everybody's kind of moved past awareness of climate change at this point. Everybody knows what climate change is. Moving into encouraging people to take action.
We're doing it to help. It's not to bring decoration. It's like for the people to see and try to help people.
I think it'll help like inform people of the climate crisis. Even though the work we're doing with the climate at the minute, it's always good to have more awareness out there.
I think it's really important that this is sort of talked about in schools because there's a lot of subjects that we don't have here, but it's not covered a lot. So I think it's very crucial in like today's day and age that we actually get something done about it.
It makes the town brighter. We can be proud of it. We can like tell our friends about it and spread the word so more people will have a chance to look at it.
I think it will be important to let our kin because like we see a lot of small posters saying like there's pollution going on, but that's not doing much. But seeing that we can do it on a bigger scale, it will reach out to a wider audience, and I think that's more important.
I think the mural will be a fantastic addition to what is already a beautiful town in Buncrana, and if it gives a stark message to the people living here, then all the better.
I do think it'll be important for Buncrana. It'll be like in front of people's faces so they'll see it and it'll be kind of hard to ignore.
There's not a lot of sort of willpower here. There's not a lot of like protests or marches like there would be in Derry, but I think it's important to get people start the ball rolling. There's a couple climate groups, but they're not very well sort of heard of. So maybe it'll sort of make people think more about what's happening and if they can actually start doing anything.
I think it would teach people about the environment in a good way, in a creative way.
But actually calling people to know that they can do something. And I think I'm glad that it wasn't kind of like I think people were talking about in there, that it was like a feeling of futility, that we can't do anything. I think that just even the beginning of that feeling is where the action against climate change falls apart. If you even start to feel like you can't do anything. It's like if one person thinks that they can't do anything, the next person, and then nobody ends up doing anything. It's so important to do these things because there needs to be kind of like a feeling of like, I don't know, like a fighting spirit in all of us that we need to communicate to other people and show that we have.
Giving me more ways to do stuff and like more knowledge about how to go about it and everything.
Yeah, I think it's kind of shown me that I can do more in my local community, like planting trees with certain authorities and things like the beekeeping and things like that in the local area that I didn't know existed, but it now shows that I can help.
I think hearing from like local activists as well, especially like Colin Grant, like going out and tree planting I think everyone should be sort of playing a part in that. I think it made me want to get more involved in Buncrana rather than going over the border in Derry where there's more things. It's important to get a larger group here, especially.